All right, guys, guess where I am? If you guess paradise, 10,000 build points for you. But no, seriously, guys, I'm in paradise. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you too can get to paradise.
Dinner tonight is at Swahili Beach Resort on the east coast of Kenya. I'm not kidding, this place is like a palace. Let me show you how to get here using points and miles. But first, let's dispel these concerns. Is it safe? Is it easy to get to? Are there modern accommodations? The answers are a resounding yes, yes, and yes. Let's all put aside the old narratives regarding Africa and let's embark on an amazing journey. For those new to the channel, I'm Richard Debs from R2 Travel Rewards and I'm an avid traveler. If you're watching this, you likely are too, so go ahead and subscribe to see how I use credit cards to enable this travel habit of mine. I love immersing myself in local culture because I find that most interesting, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying luxury from start to finish. Let's talk using points and miles to book our flights and hotel accommodations for a trip to the east coast of Kenya. Let's start with flights. First off, let's get our bearings. Diani Beach, Kenya is located right here on the Indian Ocean. Nairobi is its capital, and Mombasa is its second largest city. In this example, we need to get from New York to Diani Beach, Kenya. Kenya Airways, which is part of the SkyTeam airline alliance, is the only airline which flies non-stop from New York to Nairobi. However, I'm gonna resist flying direct and will instead opt for a layover in Europe. We're selecting Flying Blue, which is the partner program of Air France and KLM, so our primary layover options are Amsterdam and Paris. Let's quickly jump to the Air France website and see what's available. I've punched in some random dates, and let's look at the lowest points redemption. Alright, it shows here that it's on KLM, which will result in a layover in Amsterdam. Nothing wrong with that, but we want Air France for my use case, so let's try again. This search gives me the desired results I'm seeking, where the layover is in Paris, where I'll enjoy Air France's business class lounge. I've opted for economy because that's all I need given my Flying Blue Gold status. 3 days before takeoff, I'd be presented with an opportunity to upgrade to premium economy or business class. The big 5 credit card issuers all transfer to Flying Blue. I tend to opt for a layover versus flying direct because I earn more Flying Blue experience points, or XPs, which help me maintain my Flying Blue Gold status. If you don't care about Flying Blue status, or you're flying business class, then by all means select the Kenya Airways direct option when on the Air France website. I flew Economy Comfort a few weeks ago, but because of my Flying Blue Gold status, I was able to use the Air France Business Lounge in Paris. I try to save points whenever I can so that I may travel more. Alright, we're now in Nairobi. How do we get to the coast? You could have selected New York to Mombasa, and Kenya Airways would transfer you to Mombasa once you land in Nairobi. Mombasa on paper is 50 minutes from Diani Beach, but I'm gonna give you a pro tip here. Book a separate flight from Nairobi to the Ukunda airstrip in Diani with the local carrier Jumbo Jet. The Ukunda airstrip will put you within 10 minutes of this hotel once you land. This will cost you another $100 to $150 for the round trip, but it's 100% worth it. If you avoid my guidance and opt to land in Mombasa, there's a nightmare ferry which you'll need to cross, which can take you anywhere from 15 minutes to 3 hours. You've been warned. Because we're into points and miles, be sure to create a JumboJet account to start earning points immediately. And if you're like me, you'll keep coming back and use Kenya as your hub for exploring the rest of Africa. Not too surprising, but JumboJet doesn't accept American Express, though the website displays the American Express logo. So you want to book using another travel card. There are many ways to travel to Kenya, but I'm partial to Flying Blue because I enjoy the perks of status. As always, be sure you're getting the best redemptions possible, so do your homework. I'll likely be flying Delta when I eventually return, or if I return. Now the hotels. Now that we have our flight taken care of, let's book the Swahili Beach Resort right here in Diani. This hotel is not affiliated with any of the major hotel chains that we're familiar with. However, you can book this hotel through all the major credit card portals. I know that we don't love that, but sometimes that's the only option if you want to book a free stay at other luxury hotel establishments. Let's jump into the Amex travel portal to book our hotel. We want to search for hotels in Diani Beach. Let's enter some travel dates. Here's our hotel, requiring 46,000 MR points per night, But I know we can do better than that because the next 3 months are still low season here. Nomads is a super popular beach hotel, but I have my issues with them. Not quality related, but just their silly rules. I'll be posting a video on my travel channel about that. Then there's Baobab, which has been voted the best family resort in Africa. I have a gym membership there, which I seldom use. Let's look for other dates to see if we can do better. Let's go with July. Awesome. Here's our same hotel, but this time it's 27,000 MR points, which in my book is a winner. Folks, this is a 5-star hotel on the beach. I consider it the best hotel on the coast. It even rivals Billionaire Resort in Malindi.
That's where we are. And just like that, you've arrived. Wasn't that easy? And you walk straight through the path, not on the water though. Turn around and resume. And you should see this. I said it was paradise. Do you believe me now? All right, don't get distracted by this restaurant. Walk down this way. If you see this trash can, you're on the right path. Keep going. And when you see the beach, it means you're almost there. It's been a short trip so far, hasn't it? And the pool ends by the ocean. And just like that, you're in paradise. I mean, if you want, you can sit right here, right there.
So it's really not a big deal to travel here. Most Americans don't have the exposure or know others who have traveled here. However, now you know me, and I'm telling you it's super cool. And if you want all the lux, you can have it for a fraction of the cost you'd find elsewhere. Folks, I'm living in a 4-story private luxury villa for the next 3 months, outfitted with a private pool and a rooftop bar. I hope that I've convinced you that getting here is easy and you can have as much luxury as you desire. I happen to love mixing it up, so I visit villages and local markets. But that's how I grew up in Lebanon, so it feels natural for me. Let me know who's in, and if you decide to come here, hit me up and I'll show you some awesome adventures. What would it take for you to pull the trigger and give East Africa a try? I'm heading to South Africa and Namibia at the end of this month. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching until the end. Since you've gotten this far, it only makes sense to like, share, and subscribe to help bring this channel some visibility. As always, take care and be good to each other.